On the Terrence Howard side of the game.
It's the first time talking on this platform, man. It's still wonderful. But the former coach, man, you know, we're going for that last positive foul card. You know, just tight. And I'll feel to everybody. Mariota is looking. I actually, when you were saying that Andrew Luck wasn't going to come back for the year, I was thinking of what, because truthfully, we both coach the same ball in our legs, you know, so I kind of remember that. I didn't think about Deshaun.
Right.
So I kind of cut him short, so I kind of feel salty about that. But yeah, that was a big move. That's a great person to add on to that. So it might not be a lot for Luck, so I think it is a more things to think about.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, we just overlooked him. You know, I think we overlooked him. He had a hell of a year, and when he got rolling, they got rolling, which is the same thing. My man Big L said, "Luck shit tastes like sugar" to the mainstream media. That might be true, but unlike most people in the mainstream, this is my theory. 1 second, Joe. Let me address Big L. One thing I'll say about the mainstream media is they don't like intelligent athletes because they realize intelligent athletes don't need them. Like Myles Garrett. They don't like Myles Garrett because he's intelligent. Andrew Luck is intelligent. The backup quarterback for Pittsburgh, I can't think of his name right now. They literally gave him the Pittsburgh playbook and asked him to could he handle the playbook. This dude has a PhD. He has a master's in astrophysics. He's literally a rocket scientist, and they asked him could he handle the playbook. They don't like intelligent players, so they kind of downplay him. Luck has more excuses than H-Rap, broke-ass jumper. No? Well, okay, what excuses have been applied? Let me finish with Joe, and then I'm going to address you. Finish, Joe.
That was mostly it. You know, I'm just excited for this weekend. Because, you know, everybody's playing a division rival, so that means we should have some really good football in the season off with. I don't believe it's a Monday night game, so my coach is going to be the last thing in the regular season. So I'm happy about that. I just hope we don't lay it. That's all I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, it should be an interesting day, and if you're able to tune in Tuesday, we're going to talk about that a little bit. And I got a special guest coming in Tuesday, so we may not be able to talk about it a lot, but we're going to talk about it a little bit.
I did want to go basketball real quick because the Warriors, I look a little vulnerable. Something's up. I mean, we know it's the whole KD and Draymond thing going on. All of them, this space. But I'm just trying to apologize. Assume everybody's still back in the field.
Okay.
Time, you know, it's gonna be the animosity still regardless. I don't like Gary. I get it. Like Chapman was saying, hopefully some things change when Boogie come around. But who would have ever thought that things will get better, or the mental mindset of the team will get better when Boogie's under come on the court?
Say that shit. Kind
of an oxymoron, but okay. But
right.
People change. So hopefully that does work out for him. I'm just ready to see the basketball. I want to see Chet back in the club because him getting hurt, you know, going into that contract here, I've done that shot him short. Hopefully he can bring it back together, get back in shape, and be wonderful, truthfully.
That's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to that too, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully that will fix it, but you're right. Who would thought we would live in a universe where Boogie Cousins would be the settling factor for a NBA basketball team?
The voice of reason.
Right. Boogie Cousins, the voice of reason. How about that? Good luck with the Golden State Warriors, though, man. But I don't think they're going to win this year. I know that is going to be received as I'm hating, but hey, man. So be it.
It's just a feeling. I mean, it ain't all cupcakes and rainbows, you know, like it was. You know, they not blown. They getting blown out a lot more. It could be quarter. But then it could also be people figuring them out. They need to show within 3 years. Somebody's listening.
Hey man, they following the H-Rap game plan. They are literally following the H-Rap game plan. And for those who don't know, the H-Rap game plan is to force them into ISO ball, like I've been saying for 3 years, and force Steph Curry to drive to the basket because he has zero explosion. And when you force him to drive to the basket, either know he's going to be looking to pass or be prepared to throw that ball down his throat. That's it.
Yeah. And now I'm not. I think you said it, but everybody noticed it. Clay is struggling. Like it's the whole thing of when Clay shoot, when Steph shoot, this shit can go in.
Right.
He's missing a lot more than that. He's missing a lot. It ain't water no more. I mean, I feel like.
And the crazy part is he's getting more shots.
He even missing some free throw line now. Something definitely good.
All right, man. Let me slap Big L around before I end the show, man. He talking smack in the chat room.
I see him talking about my boy Left, man. Hey, man, I'm putting it like this. My boy Left, he took a page, man. That's number one. But you already know this to go for the head honcho or the big name. You always gotta have some type of expectation. He's supposed to be the smartest guy. He's supposed to be the one pick. So he came out. Hardly could actually be a better than the group together. Like close to the playoffs well. So I mean, he's not a bum. He just didn't have an offensive line. He got beat up quick, very quick. I mean, I remember it was one thing that he had the last rated kick. And they set him out the last 2 games. They showed him the show. Set him out, and then he had such a down. Like, truthfully, I don't want anyone to think anything hatred or crazy about this, but I think the only reason that Chuck Pagano kept his job for long is because he had cancer. Truthfully.
That could be true.
Like, because they had the Chuck Strong and they won all the games for him and all that, but Bruce Arians was the one driving that car. Because Bruce Arians did that. So Bruce Arians moved him to Arizona popped for that little second, and then I heard him hold up the story. Then after Chuck Pagano came back, he didn't have the same job. So it's like they didn't want to get rid of him. They got their case stuff, but I'm rambling. Here we go. And let me get it together. He finally got healthy. They started trying to give him some weapons. Just let us do what he did. Just let us do what he did. That's all I ask.
My man. All right, man, let me slap Big L around. Thanks for calling the show as usual, man. You're a bench woman, man. Much love, bro. Thanks for the support.
Peace, move, man. Talk to you later.
All right. Now, my man Big L has says, Luck has had more excuses than H-Rap broke-ass jumper. That was a good one. Love it. That's dope. And then he said, Luck ain't really played since 2016, and we give him credit for what? Our wait. Okay, let's look at the reality of the situation. Am I an Andrew Luck fan? Yes, I am. Do I think Andrew Luck is the greatest thing since sliced bread? No, I do not. What we're giving him credit for is this. The year that Peyton Manning didn't play, the Colts went from winning 12 games to winning 4, which allowed them to pick Andrew Luck. The following season, they were in the playoffs. The next year, they made the second round of the playoffs. And the third year, they made the AFC Championship game, losing to the New England Patriots. That's exactly what you would ask your quarterback to do. The next 2 years, he was with as Joe just stated, he had the lacerated kidney, and then he had the issue with the shoulder for the last 2 years. Now he's back healthy and playing, and they're in playoff contention. The very last time I checked, when you draft someone first in the draft, or if you draft what is perceived as a franchise quarterback, that's exactly what you want them to do. Now, are we saying, or anybody saying, I don't know about white media, because anybody white, they're going to tell you that dude invented football, and football was terrible before they started playing. Now, I just pulled up his stats as I was talking to you. He has 4,300 yards after sitting on his ass for 2 years, 287 yards passing after sitting on his ass for 2 years, 36 touchdowns, and I think they don't have interceptions, which is so white of them, mighty white of them. But I think he got like 36 touchdowns, 12 or 13 interceptions. Big L, the last time I checked, that's exactly what you want from your quarterback. I mean, Is he the greatest thing ever? Is he Tom Brady Jr.? But if you pick the dude, I would say this the same way I say when we talk about LeBron James. If you told me Zion Williamson was going to win 4 league MVPs, get to 9 NBA Finals, and win 3, nobody would go, oh man, that dude ain't shit. What they pick him for? Andrew Luck has played in his 3 full seasons. He's played in a championship game, second round of the playoffs, and made it to the first round of the playoffs. And he's teetering on the edge of making the playoffs this year. The last time I checked, that's what you're supposed to do when you are a first player picked in the draft. Explain to me what you don't like about Andrew Luck. Is he the best thing since sliced bread? Hell no. But is he what you were looking for in a quarterback? I would say yes. To that, you say what? And as you say, as you always say, and I'll type it in the chat room, I'll wait. Because that's what you're looking for. I mean, here's a better question. If you had, in a perfect world, if you had the opportunity to get Andrew Luck versus Mitchell Trubisky, who would you pick? I'm sure you wouldn't pick Mitch Trubisky because this dude is running laps around Mitch. He is literally running laps around Mitch. This dude got 23,000 yards passing, 60% completion, 162 touchdowns, 168 touchdowns, 162 interceptions. That's 2-1. 89 passer rating, 14 rushing touchdowns. He's doing everything a quarterback that you think would do. That's, hey man, fight. Hey, there you go, man. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not sticking up for him. I'm not even saying, hey man, this dude is the GOAT. But that's what you're looking for. If he was on my team, I'd like him. If he was on my team, I'd like him. And if he played for the Bears, if Andrew Luck was the quarterback on the Chicago Bears, everybody in the National Football League would just pack their clothes and not show up. If Deshaun Watson was on the Bears, everybody 7th season, a championship, a little. Okay. So if that's the case, if championship is the difference, you really shouldn't have stuck up for Big Ben, talking that he on the downside of this shit, because he ain't won a damn thing. Anybody could have managed those teams. See, we've gotten it. This is one thing I truly hate about sports now, because if you're not good unless you win a championship, 85% of the players that ever played in the National Football League ain't good. And again, the list I'm going to do next Saturday, please let me know. I mean, come on, man. So, John Randall ain't good. Chris Carter ain't good. Dan Marino ain't good. Jim Kelly ain't good. Warren Moon ain't good. Randall Cunningham wasn't good. Steve McNair wasn't good. I mean, championship in these team concepts are a group movement. Championships don't mean anything because, hey man, Kenny Anderson wasn't good. I mean, most of, like I said, 85-90% of the players that play in the NFL ain't good. 85-90% of the players that play in the Hall of Fame ain't good. But see, the thing is, I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. You said, my man Big L just said I'm not an Andrew Luck fan. Maybe. I'm not asking you to be a fan. I'm just saying, you got to give people credit. I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. I wasn't a Michael Jordan fan. According to you, I'm not a Scottie Pippen fan, but that's not the truth. I'm not a Scottie Pippen personal fan. I think I've had some interaction with him, and I've heard some of the crank ass shit he said in real life, and make me think, well, what a pussy. But on that court, man, Scottie Pippen is second to not many. You know, for doing what he did, doing his job, Scottie Pippen was the man. But I'm not a Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan fan, and I'm about to really shake up the universe. I really wasn't Allen Iverson fan either. I'm more of a Scottie Pippen, Grant Hill, LeBron James, Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson type of guy. But I would only be the dumbest Negro in the history of the earth to say Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant were not excellent. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't like scoring-centric players. Do the media call? Fuck it. We the media. The X Squad is the media. Fuck them. Randall Cunningham was great. fuck the media. We talking about X Squad Radio. We talking about the end of the bench. We talking about us, Big L. Fuck them, because they don't call a lot of people